Communication is always vital when competing in tournaments. Winning a match requires perfect coordination. You cannot win by yourself.
Raid call. Communication for winners.
Oh, hey there, Purple. Look, you can see the Cookie Monster. He doesn't even realize that I'm looking at him. If I were to look over at him right now, he'd come in there and watch. Okay, well, he slowly comes in the room. But, looking at him through the camera, he doesn't realize it. But he's just that kind of dog where if you look at him, you have to come over and say hi. So yeah, Frig just woke up. It's like, well, I woke up at 2 o'clock and brought the dog outside for shit and piss. And then, friggin' smoked a cigarette. And now I'm sitting here. Frig it. So, we gotta work tonight. I'm Prime. Anybody who wants to know what Prime is, stay tuned after the intro and you'll find out. And welcome to my vlog. Say I'm Prime a lot, and a lot of people are like, Adam, when you say you're Prime, what the frig does that mean? Okay, let me explain it to you. At work, basically, you now have a lot more duties to take care of. Any new modems that come in for new customers, you're the one who has to configure them. Any emails that come in on the helpline, you got to respond to them. Any tickets that come off hold at 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock, you need to contact the customer and deal with them or work with them, depending on what the type of ticket it is. So, you're now responsible. You're basically the team lead, if you want to say, for that night. That's what Prime is. You're basically team lead. You take care of all the bullshit. So that's basically what Prime is. And I'm usually Prime Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And then everybody else takes turns like Mondays, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We each have our own run at Prime. The problem is let's say on Friday, Thursday and Friday, it's somebody else who's Prime. If they call in sick or don't show up for whatever reason, then the Prime duties get turned over to the next person highest in seniority, which is usually me. So, you know, with like for instance, when I went on vacation to the Dominican, that meant that somebody was Prime 4 days out of the week instead of the normal 2. So, sucks for them, but it's the way she goes, and it's going to happen to me when they go on vacation, so frig it. Anyway, I should probably figure out what the hell I'm going to do for lunch and get something cooked. So, that's what I want to do. Probably should make pork chops again. Fuck it. 3 o'clock and I've just been sitting there chatting on frickin' Skype. Haven't been doing shit today. That's not good. Oh well. Not a big deal. Nope, not a big deal indeed. I think I really need to clean off my desk. Holy shit. Guess what tonight's project's going to be? Actually, tonight's project might be to, you know, make some food for tomorrow, because I haven't cooked shit today for my lunch. And I don't think I have the time to cook anything. So, frig, I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to whip something together, so let's friggin' have at her. Well, after further investigation, I came to a quick conclusion that I have nothing that I can cook in the allotted time, which is 20 minutes. I shouldn't have dawdled. I should not have dawdled. Right, buddy? Holy shit. It's like every time I put the camera on him, he jumps. Hey, buddy? Where are you going? 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 Where is your puppy? Where's your puppy? Puppy. He's a puppy. Oh, well, I guess tonight I'll be bad and go pick something up to eat. Not a big deal. Well, I don't know. Maybe go to McDonald's to a cheeseburger picnic or something. Who the frig knows? Or just go to the corner store and get a couple sandwiches. I like sandwiches. But, yeah, I'm going to have to go do some grocery shopping probably tomorrow because I'm out of cold cuts. And I'm out of bread, and a lot of other things. So I'm going to have to go do some grocery shop and skip up some shite. So tonight, hopefully we're not doing coffee, because tomorrow I need to get up early and do some shit around the house. By around the house, I mean groceries at the store and get some food. So that'll be my plan for tomorrow. As for today, it's just another one of those days. Still haven't done my dishes, son of a bitch. So I better do that now. There, sink's clean. Dishes are done, let them drip dry. Put them away when I get home from work tonight. It's currently 20 after 3, so we're gonna have to skedaddle and head off to work soon again. Frig sakes. Oreo hates that time, because then I'm not home playing with him, petting him, you know. Like literally right now, he's right behind me, he's following me everywhere I go. Oh man, it's crazy. For frig's sakes, it's 3:30, I gotta go to work. I'm just gonna let the dog out one last time before he goes 8 hours without me. Of course, he walks out the door and starts barking right away. Hey! Go potty. Such a bad dog. He's a good puppy. So yeah, tomorrow I got a bunch of running around to do. So right on. Freaking tell you, sometimes I get chatting on that Skype and I forget time flies when you're having fun. Next thing you know, it's time to go to work. Oh well. We'll head her off there. Get this shift done and over with. And then, whoa. There we go. Light correction. And then we'll just hammer down. Bring it. Still got air in the tires. Yep. It's that passenger side rear tire. Sometimes it just deflates itself. Other times it's fine. So when we get the shocked hot cold bullshit, eh? That she'll just randomly just give her and blow out. Not really blow out, but you know, just leak a bunch of air. Oh, don't need the heater today. She's like 8 degrees Celsius out. So, all right, let's head her off to work. Oh, just another day in glorious paradise. Well, sorta. All the snow's melting, leaving piles of brown shit at the end of everybody's driveway from all the winter salt that got plowed up onto the sidewalks. Oh my god. Best stuff, but like the worst part about that winter salt, like for instance in my case, we'll use my yard, is the salt will seep into the grass and then lower the pH level of the soil and kill the grass, right? That's why like every year I lose about a half a foot of lawn in the front yard. So I need to do something about that, like rake it up or something and maybe get some more soil or really water the shit out of it to dilute the salt so the pH level can come down or up or whatever the hell salt does, make it do the opposite. I'd like to get my front lawn looking really good, but it's going to be a pain in the ass because we're not allowed to use a lot of the stuff we were allowed to use back in the day. Ah, frick's sakes, it's a school bus up there letting kids out. Gonna have to wait forever. Oh no, we won't. Right on. Freaking last night I was wishing I had a pickup truck again. Scooting down Fisher. And on the side of the road was an old washer. Or it could have been a dryer, I don't know. Anyway, it was an old appliance. And chatting with Rex, he told me like when he scrapped a stove and a dryer or a washer and he got 35 bucks for that shit. That's $35. That's a case of James Ready or a pack of Sagrants or a carton of Sagrants, you know? For what? For scooping up somebody else's trash and bringing them to a yard? That's pretty damn good money. So that's why I was thinking, I'm like, you know, if I had a pickup truck, I probably would drive around, you know, even on my way to work, on my way home. If I saw a chunk of scrap on the side of the road, I would stop and scoop it up. And then just take the money I earned from scrap and put it in a bin, or not a bin, but like a container, and just let it stockpile and be like, yeah, look at all my scrap money. I'm gonna go buy me a Nintendo Wii U and never use it. Now, I don't think I'd ever use a Wii U. They're kind of dumb. Not a big fan of that console. But yeah, like right now, like Marcel's videos, he does a lot of scrapping. Right now is when he's going to start finding a lot of his good stuff. In the winter, a lot of people aren't really throwing things out because usually spring cleaning leads to scrap metal corner. So he'll probably get a lot of shit in the very near future for scrap. A lot more in the 8-foot box on his pickup truck can carry, but he'll just start doing good again in scrapping. But if I had a pickup truck, I'd probably do the same thing as him. If I was bored, I would just jump in the truck and go for a cruise to the residential neighborhoods and look for people's scrap metals and scoop them up and scrap them, make a little bit of coin. Oh, they got the street sweepers out. We got the handheld street sweeper going over here. Buddy's rocking that one, so that's right on. Oh shit. Broke my camera mount. Fixed it. Oh, I need to put a stick or something on that camera mount. But yeah, I don't want to bring out the Trans Am until until they pass the street sweepers around the streets, or until we get a lot of rain to push all that salt to the side of the roads. Because if you guys ever saw the underbelly of that Trans Am, you'd be very impressed, because she is fucking clean. And you'd think parking it in the driveway in the winter and shit would just ruin it, but on the contrary, because it's just snow, and snow doesn't really do anything. Snow is just hardened rain pretty much, and there's no salt in the snow. It doesn't really do anything to my car. It just makes it a car, so frig it, you know? Fucking big ass pothole there. Not sure if driving drunk or dodging potholes. Oh, I heard a commercial on the radio the other day If you're Canadian, you probably heard these commercials before. It starts off with like some guy playing a flute to a song, and it's you hear like loons in the background just giving her, and it's always a wildlife commercial about something in the wildlife, like the Great Canadian Beaver and how they're going extinct and stuff like that, which is not true. There's a lot of them, but you know, they go on about it. Well, this one here was like that type of a commercial. But they're talking about springtime is here and time for the Great Canadian Pothole to once again make its return. Blah, blah, blah. And they're going on about it. So if you spot any potholes, you're to report them to the city so they can get them repaired. But you should see the way the city repairs potholes around here. It's freaking classic. Oh shit. Brakes, 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 brakes. The way the city repairs potholes around here is classic. What they do is they fill them with gravel. So it's great for like about, you know, 3 days, and then we get a heavy rainfall and all the gravel gets pulled out. Then, you know, welcome to frickin' pothole country again. Never really understood that. Never really understood that. Like, if you're gonna do it right. Fill it with like asphalt, harden it, and then let it go. And maybe it might last longer than a couple days. But no, they can't be bothered. They gotta do it their way, and their way's kaif, but frig it. So, you know, potholes just wreck your suspension, they wreck everything. Holy shit, an eco-ped. Also, on my great hunt for a new TV, just for shits and giggles, I went to our local Walmart site last night to see what they had. They had a whole bunch of pictures of TV, but they're all out of stock. Like every single TV they had on their website was out of stock or not available online or in store. Why have a website if you're going to sell stuff online but never have any stock on the online website? Doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose of having an online presence? Yeah, we got these TVs, here's the price, but we have none. Ha ha ha. Like, why don't you just make a website that says, if you want to see what we got, come into the store and look. That'd be so much easier. Just make a website with your store address and have it geo-reference the location of the internet service provider, which is kind of kaif if you're with Cogeco in North Bay, because when you bring up your location when you're on the Cogeco in North Bay, it thinks you're in Brampton, but whatevs. Still love doing that with my old iPhone. It would be on the Wi-Fi and it wouldn't be able to get the GPS lock inside the house because the iPhone 3GS has a shitty GPS. So what it would do is it would geotag itself off the Wi-Fi, and sure enough, it would come back and think that I was in Brampton. So they'd be like, where should I eat? And it would tell me like all these different restaurants that we don't have, like Montana's and stuff, because we don't have that in North Bay, and I don't know if we're ever going to get one, but if we do, that'd be awesome. But if we don't, that's fine too. But it would geo-reference all these different restaurants and shit. They're like in Brampton and surrounding areas, and I was like, well, what the frick? It's kind of a long drive to go for a frickin' rack of ribs, don't you think? But yeah, the Wi-Fi geotagging, that's all a website really needs to do, is just Wi-Fi geotag your location and tell you where the store is located, in case you missed a giant blue store that says Walmart. You know, the letters are the size of a Cadillac, so in case you didn't see that for some frigged up reason, there you go. And I was chatting with a bunch of people that their Target store's already opened up, and they're all saying that it's a huge major disappointment. It's like shit. And that really upsets me, because I was kind of hoping for Target to be like, you know, a good store. I'm still gonna go check it out when it opens and see what kind of shit they have in it. Probably gonna be the same shit as Walmart, but I know right now in North Bay they're hiring at Target. It's pretty bad. The Target bought out Zellers, and rather than keeping the employees that were there, they fired everybody, let them all go and go on EI, and now they're hiring people. So now those people that worked at Zellers gotta like fight for their job back. Should have just kept them all on, and if they need more staff, hire more staff. No, let's just fire everybody. And they changed the restaurant there, so it's no longer the restaurant, now it's gonna be a Starbucks. So, you know, if you want to go for a coffee and spend 20 bucks for a large coffee, you can go to Starbucks. Fuck, what a pile of shit. It's all about the Hortons, people. Tim Hortons or GTFO. Starbucks can lick the muscle that cuts my shit. But yeah, like, so yeah, they're putting a Starbucks in the Target, and it's gonna fail because, you know, there's like 3 Tim Hortons around it. The only people who are gonna go to Starbucks for a coffee are people who write stories on their MacBooks, you know, write screenplays and things with their little hipster glasses. drinking their Frappamocha I could give two shits about Starbucks. I had Starbucks when I was down south at Canada's Wonderland one year, and it literally tastes like burnt Folgers coffee. It was very, very gross. I was really upset with it, and probably never going to try that again. So, yeah. Best part of waking up is Starbucks gut right in your gut. Oh, yeah. Pothole. Okay, we're at work, so I'm gonna stove my car right here between this Jeep and this Jeep, and I'm not gonna fit. Fuck's sakes, people gotta learn how to park their goddamn cars. Well, I was gonna fit, but the main problem is I wouldn't be able to open my doors. Fucking people don't know how to park their shit. Well, I guess I can park it here. I guess I hate parking on this lot though. Let's see if this person knows how to park. Like a glove. Alright, well it's 3:45, so I got 15 minutes to smoke cigarettes and head her inside. So that's what I'm going to do, people. I'm going to have some cigarettes and then head her inside and call her work shift. So let's hammer down. Well, it's 8 o'clock lunchtime, and I almost didn't get to take my lunch, but taking it anyway, because frig it. Basically what happened was one of the co-workers went home for lunch in his pickup truck. He drives a Dodge Dakota, I think it's like an older, like 93 or 96 or something. It's got 4-wheel drive and a V8. I think it's a 5.2 liter V8 or some shit like that, 318. And I guess he was coming back from lunch when all of a sudden his truck exploded. He blew the transfer case clear out of it. So waiting for him to come back. God knows how long it's going to take to get a tow truck there, but you know, whatevs. So here's hoping he can go to the scrapyard and find a transfer case for a Dodge Dakota and get it put in his truck, because he kind of needs that. We were wondering what the banging around in the truck was. We thought it was maybe exhaust or something banging around, but I guess it was the transfer case just letting go. Oh, well, that's the way shit goes, eh? Older vehicles, they just fall apart on you. He didn't pay much for the truck though. I think he got it for cheap, like $1,000 or something. So did him good. He drove it for 2 years so far. I think the truck paid for itself, maybe. Friggin' epic night tonight, let me tell you. Holy shit. Hey, gas prices was $1.22, $1.25, and went back down to $1.22. Right on, right on. And right when I said I wasn't gonna go for coffee tonight, Rex asked me if I wanted to go for coffee. Not too late this time, but go for coffee. I was like, yeah, let's go for coffee tonight. Frig it, why not? Definitely not gonna drink a lot of coffee, because I don't go to bed till like 6 in the morning. Then I don't wake up till 2 in the afternoon. So probably gonna drink the white hot chocolate. It's not so caffeinated, and it tastes pretty damn good, because I want to get to bed at a decent hour tonight. So yip-a-dip, that's the way she goes. So there's nothing really to report on. Just been browsing around on the internet and looking at different things and getting ideas and stuff and all that other junk, and looking on Kijiji for people who bought too many building supplies, and you know, they're selling their stuff and stuff like that. So I've been just browsing around because I got some plants in the living room, you know, once everything's out of there, and then go from there. So once everything's all ready to rock, we might have a constructing with the hobo video. Put my handyman skills to work. I know how to do simple things like build walls and run drywall and all that shit, but when it comes to doing electrical, I get scared. Even though I know how to do it, I get pretty scared. But Dad said you can give me a hand doing some things, so I can learn a little bit more from a pro, to be right on. It's times like this where I wish that bloke lived closer, because I'd hire him to help me out big times. But anyway, I'm gonna head her back inside, and I'll be talking to you guys later. So peace the frig out. Alrighty guys, it's friggin' midnight. Look, Bubba, it's 12:03. Ha! Fooled ya. You thought I was gonna get out at 12:04. Shows what you know, one Bubba Mike 1. Holy fuck, my lens is dirty. That made things worse. There, that's a lot better. Alrighty, well, I need to go home, let Cookie Monster out, and then I'm gonna go meet up with Rex 4x4, and I don't know if Adrian's coming in or not, but we're gonna go see. So I'm gonna let Cookie Monster out and then head over to the Hortons. Let's hammer down. Alrighty, people, well, we're back home now. By we're, I mean me. There's an Oreo. Yeah. I don't know why he does that. Where's he going? What are you doing? Crazy puppy. Well, he's off his rocker. But I'm probably going to shut her down here. Went for coffee with Rex 4x4, hung out, drank some coffees and stuff, and just chillaxed and all that other stuff and fun stuff and things. And actually, I didn't have coffee. I had hot chocolate. So my first hot chocolate was a white hot chocolate. It was pretty good. And then the Tim Hortons girl was like, you want to try something really good? She goes, go half and half. I'm like, half and half with what? I thought she meant like white hot chocolate and coffee. She goes, no, put half dark hot chocolate, half white hot chocolate, and it's epic. And I'm like, oh yeah? She goes, yeah, it tastes like a Kinder Surprise. I was like, oh, well, I'll get that one for my next one. So I got that for my next one, and it tastes just like a Kinder Surprise. No word of a lie. It is awesome. It's my new favorite. So hopefully the white hot chocolate isn't something they're gonna do for a bit and then cancel it, because I really do like those Kinder Surprise hot chocolates, and I'm probably gonna have that for like a while. So also I was given another recipe for cooking with the hobo, so now I got 2 recipes to run with. So there'll be one happening this Saturday and one happening next Saturday. It's gonna be a Saturday thing when I cook my meals. And yeah, so I think for now I'm gonna shut her down here, people. So if you like today's video, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit the like button unless you know you like the video and I like that. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know, leave them in the comment section below. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.